Okay, welcome back. Part two. Here we are. What I meant in the last part by a contractual agreement pulled up, I definitely think that there could be something. I just think that Jake Paul's a little bit too, how can I say this, suspicious, shifty. What's the kind of, like that he'll include something that Ben Askren can't get out of. Um, but I just think that I think that Ben Askren's gonna really work for this, and I think that he's gonna really try and get his naysayers off his back and claim his 20th win. Well, because it's not the UFC, it's not technically his 20th win, but his 20th win in his career. Well, not career, obviously, but just adding on to his UFC record, 20, number 20. Um, as I was saying, shifting into sadder news, um, we're going to be talking about mainly today. We're going to be talking about, Kobe Bryant. And so I'm going to share my story as a not playing for Kobe, but, when I received the news that Kobe had passed, and it was pretty sad. It saddened me. I was very sad because mainly I have looked up to Kobe my whole life and have always wanted to, play basketball, to the best of my ability. And I've looked at Kobe's film. Obviously, I've looked at Kobe's film, and there's also the time where I can't look at some people's films, so I go back to their college or high school films or their early career films, try and find a film that's not them dunking, which, I mean, Kobe was awesome to find those. And I mean, if you know, it's Kobe and it's Kobe and it's, Steph Curry, who I look up to in basketball right now, and well, that I have. And, obviously I've got the other ones, like Dennis, who I've had on the podcast, or, broadcast, Dennis Black. And I mean, I've had him on here. And I just think that, ladies and gentlemen, it is, it's crazy because it's weird. And that to see him die, see him perish. I mean, he was going in a helicopter to his game, and I really wanted him to survive and and continue, but no, he is not officially. He is gone, which is sad to see because I really I really do enjoy I really do enjoy just basketball, and seeing Kobe, you know seeing Kobe seeing Kobe, leave us like that. It just shows that anybody can leave. And I mean, it's super sad. And I was actually playing a basketball game during the time of Kobe's death. I had my cousin call me when after my game, and he said that there's smoke coming from the hills, and I heard my neighbor say that it was Kobe, and I was like, no. And then TMZ came out with it, and then a couple other people came out with it, and then officially it came down to ESPN announcing it, and it just not just Kobe, but Gianna, and all the people in there. Some of them, a lot of them actually had ties to people in my life. Some of them, if you know Jeremy Treeman, and if you're a sportscaster, you probably do because he's broadcasting camps. And he is, shout out to Gabe Moss and Isaac Edelman and all the people I've met at broadcasting camps, and Noah Clareman, and all the people out there that have gone to the broadcasting camps. Jeremy was the assistant coach of Kobe in Kobe's senior year of high school, and it's just crazy because I know that some of the victims in there, one of the guys was a Sinatra impersonator and had come up here a lot of times, had come to Montgomery Village and to the theaters and Santa Rosa, and all these people had ties to the Bay Area, and it's sad because it really scares me that anybody can leave you, and as you lie and think in your bed after just how weird it is to see it, you then wake up the next morning and see, you see stuff that you don't want to see, which you see pictures on Twitter, you see on Instagram the videos and the people up there, and the helicopter absolutely obliterated to smithereens, and you see Kobe's wife and Kobe's young daughters that will never be able to see their dad again. It's like George Floyd's young daughter who is officially right now is kind of doesn't understand what's happened and to her father, and she says my daddy's changed the world, and she doesn't understand that her father is never coming back. She is never going to see her father again. And it just scares, me. It scares me. It scares a lot of my friends. It scares a lot of people. And I'm, just looking it up, just looking at it, what it is. And just looking at, at us, at everybody that I know, and everybody that, I know could be just absolutely obliterated into existence, into, not knowing that they're, just obliterated, because you never know what's going to happen. And I guess that's just the secret to life, that you never know, because it changes a lot, and, I hope you stay safe. I hope you guys stay safe. I'm, as I said, Kobe had a lot of huge things. He had a huge, I looked up to him. I watched film so that I could try and shoot better and play better on the basketball court. Even if he was a guard and I'm a center right now, he's still he's still someone to look up to. And even if he's gone, he still lives on through his career, his legacy, through his wife, his kids, and through everybody. And, to all the basketball players on Gianna's team, on the Mamba team, it truly was LA's year, and they got it, and they deserve to get it, because they say that, God, and it gives championships to those who struggle. And you see it with the Niners. The Niners back in the 80s, in the 70s, it was a massive payoff for when in the 70s we lost everybody. We lost a great mayor. We lost, some of the greatest people, the most inspirational people. And in the 80s, we absolutely crushed in football and won the Super Bowl. And they say that sooner or later it's going to happen, that you're going to get the thing back, that you're going to get a championship. And if you look at it, you've got the Lakers who won for Kobe, the Dodgers who won for Kobe. You got the Houston Astros who won back in 2017. They won after They had the floods, the Houston floods, and the hurricane, and it just shows that, God gives it to the presents to those who wait. And I mean, it's the same thing with Hank Aaron. I've looked up to him. I've used his inspiration to change my swing up, to, kind of model it after him. I also model my swing after Willie Mays and Willie McCovey. God rest Willie McCovey's soul. And just know that, no matter where they are, they're looking down on us. And, I mean, if you look at it, Hank Aaron and Willie McCovey and Willie Mays are still my favorite baseball players of all time. And, even, they're just great people. And I think it's sad to see that Hank Aaron is gone. And, for all the Atlanta fans out there, it's just, I mean, you guys deserve something. And the Braves, let's hope the Braves can bring it in, because I would love to see Pablo Sandoval win another World Series. He won one with the Red Sox, I believe, because he was traded mid-season. He actually got a ring for the one thing. And, I mean, you just got to look at it. And, I mean, let's hope the Bay Area fires, the Giants can win. And, I think Atlanta will win it for Hank. And God rest 44. God rest Hank Aaron's soul. God bless all of you. Stay safe. Adios.